Good morning, all. So we're back again. So this is the question bank for the engineering visualization from VTU. So now we are proceeding into the projection of solids. As we have completed projection of planes problems also, we are moving on to the projection of solids. So from the module 2, the first question is square pyramid, edge of base dimension x and height x. Rest on its base on HP with its base edge equally inclined to VP. Draw the three views of the solid. Okay, so this is a square pyramid problem and it is resting on the HP plane with respect to the base edge here. Okay, so first we construct an XY line and we draw XY VP HP. So here the dimensions were not given, so randomly we will choose the dimensions in order to construct it. Okay, so width here I will give 30. Okay, 30, width also 30 and height also 30, and it is resting with the edge. I am giving the angle 0 only. Okay, and here I will be drawing the thick inside lines, that is slant edges, because it is a pyramid. So in the pyramid the inside lines has to be thick lines. Remember it, in case of prism it is thin line. So write the base notations A, B, C, D. Okay, O, O1. Okay, so show the dimensions. Draw the projection lines upward to complete the front view. You know that in the pyramid, the front view of the pyramid, it is a triangle. Okay, so I'll be considering the axis length here, axis length of 50 mm, 50. Okay, construct a triangle in the front view. Okay, show the dimensions for the front view. Now write down the notations. So in this front view, B dash and C dash visible, A dash and D dash not visible, so it is written within bracket. So the axis notations, O1 dash not visible, O dash VT is visible. Select the front view. Go to move command, creates a copy of it. Okay, go to rotate and select the base edge. So here we'll give base edge inclination. So angle will give 50. So that angle of inclination to axis we get 40 degree. Okay, go to extend to next, select the axis and show the angle 40 degree. Now go to projection lines and draw the projection lines downward, vertically downward, to complete the second position, top view. Draw the projection lines. Horizontally also you can draw the projection lines. Write down the notations. A, B, C, D, O1 and O. Okay. Now first we construct an outer boundary line. We know what is the concept for constructing a second position top view. First it is we constructing an outer boundary line. Okay. Now visible faces. So from the top view, the triangular face ABO, it is visible. That's why it is continuous line. Okay. So base of the square pyramid not visible. A part of it will show with the dashed line here. Okay, and then finally we show with an axis. Now here angle of inclination to VP they have given with the base edge. You can see with its base edge equally inclined to VP. So go to angle line. So draw the base edge inclination. So here I'll give angle of inclination minus 40 degree. So select the second position top view and select the base edge. Go to move command, creates a copy and place it with the base edge D here. Go to rotate and select TC, then place it on the angle line. Okay, now project it upward to complete the final position. Draw the projection lines. Okay, now write down the notations. So here for constructing the final position, so first I'll constructing the base of the pyramid, that is square ABCD. So I'm going to connect it, and then I will draw the slant edges. So if the slant edge is passing outside of the base, that will be continuous line. If it is passing inside of it, that will be the dashed line. Say from your D dash to O dash, it is dashed line. Then finally there is an axis. So we show the axis from O1 dash to O dash. So that's complete the problem. Now we'll move on to the problem number 2. So in the problem number 2, we have to construct a hexagonal pyramid. Edge of the base dash mm and axis dash mm long has an edge in. So that is we have to construct an hexagonal pyramid on the HP plane with respect to the base edge. You can see resting on the HP plane with the base edge. That is your first position. So first we will be constructing an XY line and writing the notations XY VP HP. So go to polygon by center, select thickness 0.50 mm and select number of sides 6 and place it with the edge. Select any vertical edge and change the dimension to 25. So here in the base edge dimension I have given 25. Okay, now draw the diagonals here, thick lines. We should draw the thick lines. Okay, write down the notations. So it is having a base edge, that is A, B, C, D, E, F and O, O1. Okay, so draw the projection lines. So construct the front view. So here the axis length I will be considering 50 mm. So front view of this pyramid, it is a triangle, as we know that. So axis length I will consider 50 mm and I have mentioned it. Write down the front view notations. B dash, C, B dash and A dash not visible, that's why it is in bracket. C dash visible, F dash not visible. Similarly we have, so here I think we have not joined properly. I'll be rejoining it. So sometimes it's happened. So you make sure you draw with the zooming area. Okay, so D dash and E dash in bracket, and finally we have O dash and O1 dash. Okay, select the front view. Okay, select the front view and go to move command, creates a copy of it and slide along the XY line. Okay, so angle of inclination we should consider with respect to axis for the HP plane. Go to rotate, select the base edge, angle here I'll give 50, so that axis it will take 40 degree. Okay, go to extend to next, extend the axis and measure the angle using angle between, it is 40 degree. So project it downward to complete the second position top view. Draw the projection lines downward and horizontally also. Write down the notations. Okay, first we construct an outer boundary line, that is what our first step. Joining A to B, B to C, then from, okay, I am going to rechange it. Okay, so that's not correct. First I have to construct an outer boundary line here. Okay, so from C to O we have to join, then from O to F, then from F to A, so dashed line from F to E, then E to D, then D to C. Okay, so the triangular face, that is EOD, not visible from the top view. So triangular face ABO, it is visible, that's why it is continuous line. And finally there is an axis, so you join it properly by zooming that particular area. Okay, so go to axis here. Now here the resting edge we have to make it parallel to the VP. You can see that, such that axis inclined to HP and parallel to VP. So you have to make that axis parallel to VP. Now it is parallel to HP in this position. I'll select it and I'll make that axis line vertical, so that it will become perpendicular to the VP. Okay, now it is parallel to HP. In order to make it parallel to VP means we need to rotate it at exactly 90 degree. Go to rotate. So go to rotate and you can rotate it to 90 degree. So now you can project it upward. You can see the ED is the edge. Now it is parallel to the VP. I can see that axis. Now it is exactly parallel here. So draw the projection lines upward to complete the final position. So draw the projection lines. Now we can write down the notations. So now we have left with that another O dash point. I'll be drawing an projection line upward here. Okay. Yes, there I'll mention O dash. Okay, first I'll be constructing the hexagonal base, then the slant edges. Okay, if the slant edges are passing outside, that will be continuous line. And if it is passing inside of the base, that will be a dashed line here. Okay, so from E dash to O dash and D dash to O dash, it is the dashed line. And then finally there is an axis from O1 dash to O dash. Okay, so that completes the problem. So you can subscribe for the channel. And third one, it is hexagonal prism, and it is resting on HP on one of its edges of the base, and inclination to HP you have to take, and you have to make it that parallel to VP. So it is the similar to this problem, but we should consider the hexagonal prism. So problem number 2 and 3 so resembles. Only thing here, so in the problem number 2 we have constructed a pyramid. Now we have to construct a prism. So draw XY line and write VP HP. You have to construct an hexagon. So go to polygon by center and select number of sides 6. Take thickness 0.50 and construct a hexagon with respect to edge. Take dimension with respect to one edge. Give 25. Okay. Now write down the notations. Now here we should draw the inside lines to find out the center of the axis, and here these inside lines has to be thin lines. Okay, I'll select these inside lines and I'll make thin lines. Okay, just see I've selected it and making it as 0.13. 0.13 means thin lines. Now you write down the notation for the top face and bottom face. In prism we know that it is having two faces, top face and bottom face. Top face ABCD, bottom face E1 B1 C1. So bottom face not visible from the top view, that's why the bottom face A1 B1 C1 D1 E1 F1 written within brackets. Okay. Okay, now draw the projection lines upward. To complete the front view. So for the front view, for the axis length, I'll be considering the axis length here 50 mm. Okay, so here the front view of the prism, it is an rectangular face it is. Okay, remember it. So now you can write down the notations. So B dash visible, A dash not visible, that's why it is in bracket. C dash visible, F dash not visible, D dash visible, and E dash not visible. Same way for the bottom face. B1 dash visible, A1 dash not visible, it is within brackets. Similarly, C1 dash visible and F1 dash not visible. Okay, D1 dash visible and E1 dash not visible. So now center points we have to mention, that is O1 dash and O dash. Okay, go to smart dimension and select vertical edge. Now select the front view. Okay, creates a copy and go to move command and slide along the XY line and go to rotate, select the base edge, and here you can give the base edge inclination. I will give here 50, so that for the axis it will take 40 degree. So extend the axis and show the angle using angle between command. Draw the projection lines downward in order to complete the second position top view. Draw the projection lines from all the ends. Horizontally also you draw the projection lines. Okay, now write down the notations. You can see clearly here we get the bottom face notations. You write down it A1, B1, C1, D1, E1 and F1. Okay, and here we get the top face notations. You can mention A, B, C, D, E, F. And this is, and now we have to draw another projection line from the center of the axis. Yes, from this end draw projection lines, and here we have, this is O1 and this is O. Okay, first we are going to construct an outer boundary line starting from A1, from A1 to B1, B1 to C1, C1 to C, then C to D, D to E, E to F, and F to F1, and F1 to A1. Okay, and here the top face, hexagonal face visible from the top view, so you can write F to A, A to B, B to C, and the rectangular face AA1 and BB1 visible. The bottom face of the hexagon not visible, so from F1 to E1, a part of it we construct with the dashed line here, and then the rectangular face from E1 to E and from D1 to D not visible, that is written with dashed line. And then finally there is an axis we join from O1 to O. Okay, so now we have to see the question. So here you can select it, create copy. You can see this edge, we have to make it parallel to VP, that is resting edge E1 D1. Select that and rotate by exactly 90 degree Okay, so we have made it parallel to the VP now. So in the same thing I'm writing for your reference, you can write resting edge E1 D1 E1 D1 parallel to the VP. So this is what we have done with respect to the question. Okay, so guys, it takes so much lot of effort in order to solve these problems. I am requesting all the students to share it to the maximum students through WhatsApp groups. Okay, so that all the students get benefited from this. Okay, so draw the projection lines upward. You can see for writing the final position, just I'm moving the cursor over there and bring it back. It will show that the reference line where we want to exactly end it up. So it will avoid the merging of the lines. Okay, merging of the lines, so that we can able to finish it fast. Okay, and as you are writing the projection lines, and try to complete the notations of that particular portions then and there. Okay, otherwise it will lead to more confusions. Okay, it will lead to more confusions. You can avoid that. So then and there you can write on the notations. It will be useful to you. And then finally from O to O dash. By doing like this, you can able to save more time, so that you can able to finish the problems, okay, in a quick period by doing like this. Okay, now there is an super like button has been enabled in my channel. If anyone want to super thanks to this particular engineering graphics channel, so they can contribute here. So it will be a support for me for my effort. So write down the bottom face notations. Okay, now you can see this is your prism problem. So that means here nearest 2 points to x planet is ED. So from E dash to D dash, E dash to F dash, E dash to C dash, and then from E dash to E1 dash and D dash to D1 dash. So those were the dashed lines. Okay, so the same concept we have to follow as we are solving in the your prism problem. Okay, from E dash to, so these are all your dashed lines, you should mention it. I think I am drawing here with a thin line. I'll change it. You can see the dashed line, it is now visible. So we have drawn the dashed lines here. Now the remaining portion, it is constructed with the continuous line. You can see that. So here from this one, E1 to D1 it is dashed line. Okay, now the remaining portion I need to be completing it by using. So I think that bottom portion is left out. I'll be constructing it with the continuous line. Okay, so that completes the problem. So you can subscribe for the channel and hit on the bell icon for the latest notifications, and hit on the like button also. We move to next problem. Problem number 4 is a cone here. Right cone of diameter base dash mm and height dash mm lies on HP on one of its edges such that its axis is parallel to VP. Okay. So first I am constructing an XY line, writing XY VP HP. Go to circle command and give the diameter 50. Go to lines. Now I am dividing this circle into 8 equal parts. So 8 equal parts means exactly 45 degree you have to consider. 45, 90 and 135 degree. Okay, by drawing these lines, so we can extend it using extend to next command. So go to extend to next command, extend it like this. Okay, now we can write down the notations. It is A, B, C, like that you can mention it. Draw the projection lines upward in order to complete the final position. Okay, for the front view, the axis length I'll be considering 60 mm here. The front view of cone also a triangle face. The inside generator line I'll be drawing with the thin line here. Okay. Okay, the front view it is completed. Now we write the notations. A dash visible, B dash visible, but H dash not visible, it is written within brackets. Similarly, C dash visible, G dash not visible, D dash visible, and F dash not visible. Similarly, we have E dash. For the center of an axis, we have O1 dash and O dash. So go to smart dimension, show the axis dimension, select the front view, go to move command, creates a copy of it and slide along the XY line. go to rotate, select the base edge and give angle of inclination. Here I'll give 45 degree. Go to extend to next, extend the axis. So angle it is 45 degree. You can see here we don't have exact point, so using split command I'm going to get the exact point from where we want to project it downward. Okay, so go to projection lines, draw the projection lines downward. Horizontally also we can draw the projection lines. Go to ellipse by center point. So draw it properly. I think it's not correct. I'm redrawing again from the center point. Select a G point and then E point. Okay, tangentially, so we can join. Actually, go to line. From there we can join. Okay, not like this. I'll be drawing a line tangentially over this curved surface. So here I think it's not drawn properly. I'm redrawing again. Just like this you can mention. Tangentially you can draw. You can see a part of this cone. I'll be constructing with the, so we'll be splitting it so that it will be easy for us for drawing the projection lines and then making it dashed line. So draw an axis line from O1 to O. So bottom of the cone not visible, that's why a part of it we have written with the dashed line. The same problem here, we have to make that axis parallel to the VP. Now it is parallel to HP. Okay. So subscribe for the channel. Okay, hit on the bell icon for the latest notifications and share it to maximum students so that they can be benefited from this. And there is a super like button has been enabled in my channel, so if you are interested in contributing, so you can do also. Select the second position top view. Go to move command, creates a copy. So to make that axis parallel to VP, okay, you can see there is a similarity between your problem number 2, problem number 3 and problem number 4. In all these questions they have not mentioned angle of inclination to VP. Instead of that they are telling make edge parallel to VP or make axis parallel to VP, like that. Okay, and this type of problems it is not there in your solution book. Okay, now for drawing the projection lines here, so we have to split it. Okay, we have to split it to that exact points. So I have been splitted it in the second position top view. Now again I'm copying it and then making that axis parallel to VP here. Select the axis and rotate it by exactly 90 degree so that it will become parallel to VP. Guys, it takes a lot of effort in order to make these videos, so I request all the students to share it to the maximum extent, either through WhatsApp groups, and that will be a huge help and huge support. So draw the projection lines upward in order to complete the final position. Okay. Okay, subscribe for the channel and hit on the bell icon for the latest notifications. And now in my channel super like button has been enabled, so if anyone want to contribute or you want to give any kind of donations, so it will be helpful. Write down the notations. So here, in order to construct the final position, I'll be using a curve command in order to join all these points. Okay, for writing the final position, I'm using the curve command. Okay, now write the final two lines tangentially over this surface, and that completes the problem. So thank you for watching the video. Thank you all.